This is the third in our little series of what to do every day in your practice to make it more fun for you, to make it better for you, to make it wonderful for your patients, and to make it great for your staff, your family, everyone that interacts with you or that relates to you in any way, your suppliers, your bankers, everyone. This is the last in this series, and I'm going to say that the third thing that you should do every single day without fail is be on time. Now, what does that mean? That can be hard in a practice. I have recently gone with a friend who was having some medical procedures done and been amazed to sit there in the reception or the waiting area, and indeed it was a waiting area, and realize that many people sit for hours waiting for appointments in medical and dental offices. Oh my gosh, that is so wrong. That is so adverse for your patients, for you, for your staff. It creates so much anxiety on the part of a lot of people. Now, what do I mean be on time? How can you be on time? Things run over. You can't anticipate it. Here's what to do. Number one, be on time when you arrive at the office in the morning. Be on time in the morning to have time to greet your staff, to have a little quick huddle meeting, whatever you want to call it. I call it morning report. That goes from my nursing days when we reviewed each patient. And indeed, we review each potential patient for that day and their parent as to what their needs would be, as to whether they have an outstanding balance, as to what the child needs for management, as to what the mother needs for support, etc., etc. So we do have about a 20-minute or so report on all of our patients every day. And then we finish that little report with a word of the day, which means something to really boost our spirits and think about and carry with us all day. Something like, this is going to be a wonderful day. I can handle every challenge that comes my way. That might be the word of the day. So be on time to get to the office. Be on time to have a report. Expect your staff to be on time. If someone is consistently not on time, they don't belong with you, number one. Okay? Now, the next thing about being on time is being on time for each patient appointment. That's where you may say, I don't know how to do that. Here's how you do it. Number one, you review how often you literally have your front desk staff note when a patient gets there, when their appointment time is, create a little chart for them and run this for a couple of weeks. What time they get seated in the chair, what time their procedure started, and what time they came back out to the front desk to check out. All right? And you look and see, every time we have a quadrant restorative patient, we tend to be a little late. Every time we have an extraction patient, we tend to run a little late. Every time we, review your procedures. Now what do? You extend your time for those appointments by 1 unit. If it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is. You extend your time. You say, it's not as productive. It's more productive because you are going to be on time for your next patient as well. And they're going to be happier, and you're going to be happier. Your day's going to run better. You're going to be able to do more dentistry, not less. Be on time. Now, of course, there's the occasional emergency situation, whether it's a procedure you're doing or a patient who had trauma. I get that. And that, of course, is an outlier to what I'm saying. But most patients, most appointments, be on time. Amazing what that'll do for your day and your practice and your production and your joy and your patients' and parents' joy too. Try it out. Do a little chart. Follow it. Take your most responsible, systematized type person who can do such a chart, and then sit down and study it every single day of that week. Spend 10 minutes, instead of being late, looking at your chart and seeing where you need to add more time. You'll be amazed at how it'll change your life and your practice. So that's the last in our series of what to do every day, at least for now. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Signing off.